So we're back from our quick little break from the live show. Our guest now, we got Reid Perepeluk, and then Aiden somehow made his way back on the show. We don't know how that's possible. He did, however, bring us 2 pizzas, which is pretty awesome. And so let's just jump right into it here. And Reid, we just have a little bit of questions. First of all, about your Bantam. We understand you played in Yorkton. How was that playing in Yorkton?
Yorkton, Saskatchewan.
And then moving to Prince George?
So basically I played in Yorkton. It's not like the Bantam League there is not like too strong. Like it's a pretty weak league overall. There's like I think 15 teams, and that's like quite a bit. Anyways, you travel lots and everything, and like it was good. And then I got drafted by Prince George, and I just moved out here because we were hosting TELUS Cup. And I went on from there. So
at Yorkton, is there like a difference between Bantam and Major? Like
especially like when I got changed to forward, when Svegger switched me from defense to forward.
You're a defenseman.
Yeah, I got drafted as a D-man. And I got switched to forward. Switcheroo.
Just made the jump.
Yeah.
What was your longest bus trip?
Like with Yorkton, it was like 5 hours.
Well, that's not terrible.
Yeah, and that's probably the closest with the Cougars. So I mean,
Any guys from that team playing in the dub nowadays?
So like we had Carson. We had actually a stacked lineup. We made Westerns both years. Carson Miller plays for the Royals. Taplin brothers play for Moose Jaw Warriors. Caleb Bullock plays for Vancouver Giants. Me, Caden Korzak, Vegas Golden Knights, 2nd round draft pick.
So
and then we
pretty good.
had Bullich too, plays Vancouver Giants.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna sign in the NHL too pretty soon.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What were Westerns like? That's pretty.
Yeah, we were playing when we were in Westerns. We played like Jordy Bellerive, Nolan Mean, that insanely stacked.
I remember
lineup.
My first shift against Jordy. I went to make a D-to-D pass, found on the puck, he got it, had a breakaway, just shot from the ring out line, went bar south on the play.
See, like when we played them, it was our last round robin game, and they didn't play me or any of them, and they still won.
Yeah,
they still beat us.
Good.
That was the most insane team I've ever played.
Who did, what was the, I kind of want to know a little bit more about that tournament. Was it teams from like Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, BC. It was every best team from the province all playing each other. Out of Western Canada, So like I played against some like really crazy players at that tournament, like Jet Wu, 2nd round pick to I think Vancouver, guys that are just Ty Smith was at that tournament.
So you were with Yorkton, and then you moved to PG to play Major Midget.
Yeah.
And then just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so basically I got drafted by Prince George, and the best thing for me was to come move here, be right next to the Cougars and everything else, and play in TELUS Cup, which we did, and play under Sprague, and which is a pretty good development program if you ask me. They got the hockey program there at PGSS. You're skating like 7 times a week. In Yorkton, I was only skating Tuesdays and Thursdays. So at Bantam, so that's not much ice time. But then like coming over here to like Prince George and jumping up that much and skating that much, I would have like never have in my life at all. You're kind of like pretty tired and like really worn down, and just like pretty worn down overall. Like.
What was the draft day like for you? Where were you?
I was in school, and I was just looking at my phone. The teacher doesn't care about hockey, right? So he kept giving it to me about being on my phone, but I just couldn't stop. And then once I saw it, and I said, I gotta leave the room and I gotta call my parents. Went from there, and I was just at school, and
I did the same thing. We had the laptops out in class, and we were just checking on the laptop. Shit, and it was Ghost too.
Yeah, I remember I was just watching my phone all day, watching for his name to pop up. I knew I wasn't going to be on there, but...
Never know.
Never know. So, Lil Perp, what was your, what was the big difference between your 16-point season and your 36-point season with the Caribou? What was the big difference, just aging up, or?
The experience and stuff like that, just being able to, like, jump up from that horrible Bantam League in Saskatchewan and then jump into Major Midget as a forward too. For switching from defense is like a pretty crazy jump if you ask me. And then also getting more ice time also, and just getting more opportunity as like time goes on, and making the most of your opportunity also, and getting used to playing forward and stuff like that.
For sure.
Was Trevor Sprague your coach?
Yeah, Trevor Sprague was my coach both years.
What was he like?
He was a good guy. Like I liked him quite a bit. He was pretty nice guy. Yeah.
And then you went from the Cougars to the Spruce Kings
to Junior D in 1 year. So basically, what happened was wasn't playing enough with the Cougars.
Yeah.
So I got like 4 games within like 15 games. 4 games played, so I got scratched 10 straight.
Yeah.
They said no, and then they traded from a player from Saskatoon. So then I was the last guy there because I was last guy.
Yeah.
So they sent me down to Spruce Kings. They said you're gonna play more, everything else. So I went to Spruce Kings. It was the opposite. I played less than I actually was supposed to. I was getting 3 minutes a game, and that's the year. I can't blame them. They had an unbelievable team. They made it to the finals against Wenatchee. And what do they want to do with a guy like me? I'm just there for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
And I'm 17. I'm not that skilled at that age at all. All I'm there to do is just run guys over and play on the 4th line. So that didn't work out. So I played 3 games there, got scratched 2, got sent down to Storm. And it was Ed Patterson was my coach. He won a Stanley Cup with Pittsburgh. His son plays in the Western League. He has lots of experience. And that was probably the best thing I honestly have ever done. He was hard on me. He would scream and yell, throw sticks at guys' heads. But he was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. He knows the game in and out. Hockey sense is what I needed, and you know what, I got a little bit more of what I needed.
Yeah.
So after your Kamloops Storm season, you got called up to the Cougars, right?
Yeah, I got called up to the Cougars, and I had played 6 games there, and it was really good.
You scored, right?
Yeah, I scored I got 3 points in 6 games. It was pretty good. Yeah, I ended up somehow sneaking in an interview last game of the season with New Jersey, so it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So playing in so many different leagues, what was the differences between all of them? Is any leagues more physical than another?
So the KI is more the systematic isn't there at all. It's more just fly down the ice and shoot and score, and there's no systems. So you don't know where guys are gonna be. The guy might be it's just a hard different there's no system. You don't know where the guys are gonna be. You might be in the corner and the guy might be looking for a backdoor tap, and the third guy high might be on the other side of on the other circle. Yeah. And then also the Spruce Kings, it's more of a more smaller league too, not as physical at all. Yeah. The guys don't like getting hit. The passes aren't as strong as the Western League either. Just the plays and stuff like that just aren't as strong. And then the WHL is just, you got high-end skilled guys Cody Glass, just can make a full ice backhand sauce pass. Jordy Bellery, from the blue line can go top shelf, no problem. It's just a way faster, more systematic league, and just guys are just way smarter.
Yeah. Have you gotten in any scraps?
Yeah, I've gone in 4, none this season yet, but my first year I got in 1, and then last year I think I got in 3.
All in Western League, or?
Yeah, all in the Western League, yeah.
Do you win all of them?
A lot of them are pretty quick. It's just me shoving them off and then just one punching them and then they're down.
Yeah.
So.
Who's your best fight? So who's your best opponent?
I'd say a guy off Seattle. I can't name his name, but he's a fighter off Seattle. I really like fighting in the States because the fans get really wild and stuff like that. Because you got just say if you're fighting in Seattle, you got 8,000 fans every night. It's just you're under it's way more exciting.
Yeah, way better than PG fans.
So when you're at home, obviously the fans when you're on the ice and you lay the body. What does that energy bring to you?
Oh yeah, when you hear the fans going, "Oh boy, Perps!" That just excites the boys. Oh yeah, you get the boys start rolling and brings more energy to the lineup, and it's quite a bit of fun. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a little hot take here. You have 3 seconds maximum to answer each of
Alright.
these questions.
I'll be able to answer pretty quick.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so what's your favorite food?
Lasagna.
What's your favorite song?
Little Sky's Eye.
Okay, that was close.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hobby?
Fishing.
What's your favorite NHL team?
Montreal.
Ooh, good choice. Montreal, dude. And then finally, what's your favorite place to play?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, I heard their rink is so nice.
Oh, like 18,000 like seats, like like we play in their teddy bear toss, and like they average like at their teddy bear toss like 13,000. So like it's December 8th, so it's just gonna be a nutty game. Like,
yeah, just insane.
and the fans are like more south you go down, they're more crazier and more kooky, right? Oh yeah, they don't care. They're there to enjoy themselves and have an entertainment game. So.
Even on the road with all those fans, does it get you more fired up then? Like,
oh yeah, like when you like travel 14 hours on the bus to play in front of like, you're like in a different world, way down, and like it's like 15 hours south from here. Like you're way more ecstatic, like hearing the crowd from just a hit or like just in general, like it's just way like pretty exciting.
Yeah, way better. Okay.
I think we gotta get a caribou story.
Yeah.
You got any good caribou stories?
Yeah, I got a good caribou story. There's one where we were in, I think it was Richmond, and I think we had, because that year, there was my first year, I think it was, and we made it to the finals that year.
Oh, yeah.
But we lost, but we were still just like hammering through teams. Like I think we were like only lost like 4 games that year.
Yeah.
And I think we beat, like it was the Richmond, like where they play like all the teams, like all the team, the showcase exactly. And we like hammered like 2 teams, like 10-1 and like 8-3 or something. And I decided like that Saturday night we went up in the elevator, and it was like just after the game, and I thought I'd jump as hard, like there was like a bunch of guys, like Mazer was in there, he was like 245 at the time, Patsy like 225, like me like 215, and I thought I'd jump as hard as I could in the elevator, and we ended up getting stuck for like 45 minutes in a Richmond elevator.
That was the Sandman, right?
Yeah, the Sandman signature.
I heard about this.
And literally like it all had mirrors around like the elevator, and there was like milk like dripping, like sweat, like it was insane. And like the ambulance was there because they knew like Mazers were on the ground because they couldn't stand the heat, like they were gonna pass out in the next like 15 minutes. It was so hot.
That's crazy.
So one more thing, Zeke the bus driver, right?
Yeah.
You was telling me a story about how you and Mazer were wrestling on the back of the bus through the canyon, and the bus was shaking.
Oh yeah, like there was like honestly, like there's some like pretty crazy, like there's like Mazer's like quite a bit stronger than me. I could give it to him for that. He's a year older too. And there was one time where he picked me up over his head and chucked me on the ground, and I was like out for like 5 or 10 seconds, like knocked out on the ground because my head hit the bus ground, and I was knocked out. I was pretty sure I conked, but I didn't say anything.
Okay, so that wraps up everything from our interview, and thank you Aiden Meats and Pango for bringing us these delicious pizzas, and thank you Perps for coming on the show. Can't wait to muck a slice with you after the show, and thank you to everyone for tuning in, and from us to you, stay squirrely, PG.
Happy Thanksgiving.